What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Octagon Jordan. We are here to discuss Dricus du Plessis, Sean Strickland 2, the rematch that nobody fucking called for, that nobody wanted. We're here to dive in and dissect the rematch that nobody fucking wanted. Here's the poster. It's going down Saturday, February 8th, 2025 in Sydney, Australia. The rematch of Sean Strickland, the cuck himself, Mr. Jabs and Teeps himself, against the destroyer of worlds, Dricus du Plessis. How's this one go down, you may ask? How do you foresee this one going down, Octagon? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me get into it, all right? I'm going to dive into it and dissect it, and we're going to see how this fight's going to go. What's my prediction for this one? I have a very bold prediction for this one. It might be a bold prediction, but it's a prediction I foresee happening. I'm pretty 95% confident that this prediction, even though it might be bold, is going to happen. And all you right-wing Sean Strickland fanboy cuckasses are going to be crying themselves to sleep again. Oh, I walked through Israel Adesanya. I walked through Izzy, even though I fucking didn't finish him for fuck all. And you stopped him via submission. I beat you, Dricus, jabs, and teeps. I beat Jared Cannonier, jabs and teeps. I beat Abus Magomedov. I beat Jack Hermanson. I beat Nasruddin Imavov, jabs and teeps. Jabs and teeps. Well, guess what, Sean? You fucking blow. Dricus is your daddy. It's Daddy Dricus. And I got a very bold prediction for the rematch coming. Down the edge. Woo! Now, this is how Dricus du Plessis looked after their first matchup. So, you might be thinking to yourself, oh man, Sean Strickland definitely got the best of him here. My dad saw this. He's a casual. He's a novice. He doesn't know what's happening in the world of MMA. He simply saw this picture. He said, "Oh man, that guy Dricus, he looked like he really got fucked up. What happened? He got really fucked up. He won the fight. He won. Well, you should see the other guy. Jabs and teeps can do this. And even if you look at the stats, I get some of these Sean Strickland fanboys. You look at the stats here. Look, the first fight." UFC 297, the dumpiest Canada card there's ever been. 170 strikes to 137 strikes. 42% strike rate against 38% strike. Well, what happened, Octagon? This must be a robbery, a ripoff. We got gypped. We got scammed. We got fucked. America, this one's for you guys. Well, here's the thing, guys. Yeah, but this doesn't take into account takedowns. 6 for 12. 2 minutes of control. That might not seem like much. But when you're getting takedowns, what does that say? What does that say if you're getting 6 takedowns on somebody? What does that say? That means you can inflict your will on that person. You're stronger than that person. If you want him standing, you can have him standing. If you want him on the mat, you can have him on the mat. 6 different times, Dricus said to himself, you know what? I want this motherfucker on the mat. I'm going to get his bitch ass on the mat. In addition to that, we all know how Sean Strickland fights. He's a volume fighter, defensive Philly shell, shoulder, 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 knee, 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 knee. Paulo, we've all seen the Paulo Costa fight on 2x speed. Knee, 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 shoulder, shoulder, knee, 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 jab, 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 jab. We don't need to, we know what's coming. Here's what's coming. Here. Fight preview. Sean Strickland. Here, knee, knee, knee. Parry, 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 parry. Knee, 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 up, knee, up, knee, up, knee. Parry, Philly shell, Philly shell, Philly shell, parry, parry, jab, 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 jab. I'm sorry. All it takes is Dricus du Plessis to land one bomb in a round to win the round. 1 bomb, 2 bombs, 3 bombs. That's all it takes. It's similar to the Chris Curtis, Roman Kopylov fight this past weekend. Round two. I was giving Chris Curtis the round in round 2. He was looking great. Landing more strikes, more volume. More precision, more accuracy. He was dominating the round. He was controlling the round. Roman Kopylov was on the back foot. Looked like his confidence was dwindling a tad bit. Chris Curtis was kind of controlling the range. Definitely landed more in the numbers, but Kopylov came on in the last minute. Started landing more shots, pushed him back, busting his head back, jabs, popping his head back. And then landed a vicious, brutal right hand at the end of round 2. Stumbled Chris Curtis. He's stumbling and bumbling and fumbling. And that stole the round for me. Yeah, Chris Curtis was out-voluming Kopylov. But Kopylov was still landing some strikes. It wasn't a wash. It wasn't a blowout. Chris Curtis was ahead, for sure. But if you start getting your head jabbed off with a minute left, and then you get viciously punched where you're stumbling and bumbling and fumbling all over the place, your equilibrium's off. You don't know where you're at. You're kind of falling all over your own legs. I got to give it to the other guy. I'm not going to keep it, Chris Curtis still won that fight or he still won that round because he was really, out jabbing him and controlling the first 4. No. Sorry, man. You got fucked up in the last minute. You took a vicious, brutal strike in the last 20 seconds, and you were wobbling all over the place. You lose. So all these Sean Strickland fanboys point to this. 173 to 137. Strickland definitely won. Oh, my God, for sure. Look at this. Well, look at this. Okay. Looks like Dricus landed more in round 2. Dricus Strickland even in round 3. Dricus and Strickland even in round 4. Strickland barely in round 5. Again, who gives a shit? These could be pitter-patter, patty-wat, give a dog a bone type shots. You're tapping the jab, teep kicks, body kicks, little leg taps. If you get 1 or 2 of Dricus' overhands, you're stumbling, bumbling all over your own fucking knees. You don't even know where you're at. Hey, Dad. Hey, Mom. Where am I? So the people that just look at the numbers exclusively, like, Strickland definitely won. No. I don't. I mean, I could give it to Paulo Costa, the Strickland-Paulo Costa fight. Strickland fights the same in every fight. He tries to control the fight, win on volume, but it's not even like vicious, impressive volume, like Max Holloway volume, or like, I don't know, who's another good volume guy? Merab Dvalishvili, where I could take you down, I could punch you, I could fuck you up, I'm going to make it exciting, I'm going to yell at the fans. No, Strickland just does the jabs and teeps, raises the knee guard, knee shield. It's fucking boring as hell. Boring as fuck. I guarantee none of you guys go back and rewatch any Sean Strickland fights on Fight Pass. Guarantee it. Oh, you Sean Strickland fanboys. Oh, here's the thing, guys. America and Canada blows, and women should be cooking in the kitchen, guys, and guns are awesome, and don't come at my dad to beat the shit out of me, guys. He's boring. I mean, if Sean Strickland was exciting, I tried to be a fan of the guy. I liked his personality coming up. I was like, this guy's kind of, out there, unorthodox, very flamboyant, very boisterous personality. But his fights fucking blow. Nobody in the comments can tell me that Strickland Costa is a fight they've ever rewatched, ever, other than 3x Speed on Twitter making fun of Strickland. You can't say it. I know this is how Dricus looked. Look how Dricus looked. Yeah, great. Jabs to the eye will do that to you. That doesn't show any concussive impact. Who knows? Sean Strickland might have been fucking dazed and confused. He was bleeding out his fucking head, limping all over the place. Who knows? Abdul Razak Al Hassan didn't have any of this damage. Guarantee his brain's a little fucking discombobulated. Discombobulated, yeah, we're fucking discombobulated. So, yeah. Anyway, the official Octagon Jordan prediction for Dricus Strickland 2. I'm going Dricus du Plessis by vicious knockout. I think he's understood Strickland's style at this point. He knows his defenses. He knows the shoulder roll. He knows the teeps and the jabs, and he's game planning around that. And what's Strickland going to do? There's a lot of different things Dricus can do. He can implement ground and pound. He can implement submission attempts. He can implement, bait and switch. Baiting him here, going up top, faking this, going around, head kick. What's Strickland going to do? He has no power. He has no submissions. He has no finishes, barely in the UFC. I think 2 finishes in the UFC. He's not going to win by head kick. That's for fucking sure. He's not going to win by right hook. That's for sure. I mean, do we really think he's going to KO Dricus du Plessis? Is that what we're predicting now? A Strickland KO against Dricus? Dricus is going to be stiff from Strickland's big power. I mean, let's be real here. I'm going Dricus du Plessis with a vicious KO. I want to do early. I'm thinking second round. Second round, Dricus is going to catch his bitch ass and send him to the land of wind and ghosts, similar to Alex Poatan Pereira did as well. Sean Strickland, you're buried, you're cooked. It's over for your bitch ass. It's over for your fucking bitch ass. Dricus du Plessis is going to win by knockout. Sean Strickland will be gone forever. See ya. We got Khamzat Chimaev, Joe Pyfer, Ikram Alaskarov. There's so many up-and-comers in the middleweight division. Caio Baralho, Nazardini Mavov. I mean, give me a fucking break. Octagon Jordan, that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time. Appreciate it.